Wait.
I did the
Best
weird-
countdown ever.
I was trying
3,
to time it.
2, 1.
The confidence of the person in charge.
I try. You're welcome. I make even ourselves entertaining all the time. Don't give me that look, Varso. Don't. You check yourself.
He's just like, huh. Okay. Last time we picked up with Zeha and Denal walking into this room. We have Dr. Lin on the outside, kind of across from the silver drake on a bench, staring through holes in a newspaper that his eyes can't see through because he doesn't have eyes. We have Moat kind of very far to the west side of the silver drake, having wasp fly overhead, looking through the glass ceiling. And we have, I almost said Kirik. And we have Tetsu vlogging on a computer within the silver drake because he's not here for the mission. He just wants to make a vlog.
That is true.
But that is true. But Zeha and Ninal walk in. You walk into this back room. You see all of this again, like last time. You see the holographic rug. You see the skull of the what looks to be an old, very large dragon to your top left. You see 2 tiny fox squirrel creatures on very large beds to your top right. You are greeted by a very large silver table. The android that led you in here looks very Data-like from Star Trek. The half-orc woman that is carrying a huge battle axe and a huge 2-handed revolving turret gun. And a very small Farron, kind of Godfather-esque, behind the desk, who, as you guys walk in, you kind of hear this little background jazz music going, and you hear him look up and say, no. And then I'll kind of looks at you for a second, looks at the room, gathers it in. You can tell that she's you can tell that you guys are clearly like outmatched here. You're not in the best position, obviously. And
You got
Nanal looks up and says, "Yes, I am here to speak about the diplomatic, the taxes." You see the Farron kind of stand up from behind the desk. He begins to walk forward to the kind of like standing on the holographic rug. You watch it like kind of glitch out around his ankles. And he goes, "Yeah, the taxes, right? The ones that the Starfinder Society, specifically the Dreamer's Lodge, placed on us. Yep, we're not paying them. That's not what we're here for. We're here to run a mining operation. We had our taxes increase last year, and we were told there would be a 2 years wait for it." What's everyone else doing?
Keeping an eye out.
Tetsu's like every minute or two going, "Is everything okay?" Like texting into his comm unit to like the group chat, like, "Is everything okay? Are we still okay?"
I'm just kind of looking to see if anyone else enters the building. Just like, if armed men in a van show up and like start storming the building, I'm gonna be like, "That's weird."
Not gonna
I'd
tell
hope
us. You're
it's
just
a
gonna be
little
like,
more
huh,
than
that's weird.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate
strange.
for them.
But the newspaper's really good today.
I'm gonna assume
comics.
that Moat is going to like somewhat update us as well when he looks through. I can hope.
Yeah, what are you looking for updates on from Moat? Because like right now he's looking through the room that you're in. He's like basically Black Hawk over you guys.
Yeah, no, not for Zeha, but for the rest of the team. Like, I'm assuming he's just like, they just walked in.
Like telling us what's going on.
Gotcha. Yes, I will say that Moat is basically live tweeting you guys about what's happening in the room. Like, they're talking. The guy walked to the holographic rug and they're talking. There's a big ass orc with a huge gun in her hand and they're talking.
Oh,
There's
the
this
killing
really
Zeha.
sick
Still talking.
holographic rug there that is really distracting.
Huh?
Yeah. I am also listening to what is being said because they gave me a listening device.
Okay. And you are hearing the exact words that are going on currently.
Mm-hmm.
And he steps forward. He says that they are not paying these taxes, and then I'll says, very well, we understand. That's why they sent me. We can discuss terms. Do you want to do them here? You want me to come to the desk? I can show you some papers. And he's like, no, we're not paying them. At this point, Dr. Lin, you see a large lizard type race kind of coming. Like, you've been watching people walk down this road that you're like sitting in front of on the bench, and you see this guy. He's kind of in this mechanic get up. He's got like a dirty yellow jumpsuit, and you just expect him to walk by like you've seen literally everyone else walk by. But he turns down the pathway to go into the Silver Drake. Make me a perception check.
Right, I was going to ask
Uh-oh.
if he was armed, but I'm guessing that's what this is for.
He's got a vest on. And it's
By the way,
ticking.
real quick,
Oh, goodness.
because I suck. What was the name of the group within the Starfinder or society that was
15.
Like the other group? Aspis Consortium?
No,
the
like you
Dreamer's
mentioned
Lodge.
Dreamer's Lodge.
Oh, Dreamer's Lodge, yeah.
The Dreamer's Lodge is the building on Leovara that the Starfinder Society operates out of.
I knew that. I did it.
Does a 15 let me see the rocket launcher he has strapped to his back, or no?
All you see currently is you see this, again, this very large like lizard race. You can identify him as a Vesk.
Okay.
You see him in this get up. He's holding a huge wrench kind of across his shoulder as he's walking in.
How
and
huge are
with-
we talking?
It's big enough to
Boat-sized?
turn like reactors on a ship nuts kind
Oh,
of wrench.
frick, okay.
And you see something move, like literally like his pocket kind of shuffle move. That's what you see with your perception check.
Alright, then Len's going to kind of like fold his newspaper, put it on his lap, and then send out a text over the con saying, there's a Vesk coming your way, a large wrench, something moving in his pockets. I imagine a robot.
Question. Being in there and having like under the guise of like being her assistant and like shuffling notes on my little device, can I have this still like in front of me as if I'm taking notes and receiving these updates as well?
Yes, I'll say currently you can. If you ever get asked to do something like, okay, Zaya, come with me, or like something like that, like if you're actively moving, it's going to be hard for you to pay attention particularly.
Sure.
But right now, like you can basically like see the update come across your comm system, and you're basically like reading the preview of the text, if that makes sense. But you're getting the whole thing.
Perfect. Thank you.
Tetsu's gonna be just standing up, like looking like he's just getting a stretch for a minute.
Okay.
And
As you stand up,
after-
make me a perception check.
Oh, I don't like that. Ooh. 25. I rolled a 19.
Ooh.
Okay. As
Ooh.
you
Like my
As
best
you
roll.
stand up, just shifting in the right direction, you see the girl beside you begin to she has
She stole my-
positioned her body. You didn't know it until now, but she's positioned her body kind of between you and the computers, and you see her pull out this kind of very small black box, and it has this blue and green circuit board like lights on it. It's kind of dancing across it, and then you watch her plug it into the side of the computer, the tower, and you
Do I
see
know what
all
that
the
is?
lights turn this like blood red color. Give me a
happening?
computers check.
What? What is going on?
It's 11.
I'm nervous.
Tetsu, why didn't you insight check or sense motive these other companions? I blame you.
What? They were just
You're
fellow
gonna get us
friends.
killed.
I will remind you. You have a hero
I
point.
know. I didn't want to use it.
Tetsu.
You don't have to.
Yeah, I don't want to
Tetsu.
use it.
Okay. You watch her plug it into a computer. You imagine it's something that has to do with computers.
Yeah.
And you imagine that it changed what it was doing when she plugged it in because it changed colors.
Wow. Good
All
job,
right.
Tetsu.
Yeah.
Listen,
That's all,
Different
that's all you
kind
know.
of mean different thing.
I'm panicking.
and she's not like doing anything to stop me, right?
No. She like sees you and like she was already positioning her body between you before you stood up, and then when you stood up you got to see this basically.
Can I
I'm just going
understand-
to message
Sorry.
and I'm just going to message over the comms. Someone in the computer lab is doing strange things as well. I think we're under attack.
What when you say positioned like between the computers, like what do you exactly
Like she was blocked.
But like there's a computer in front of Tetsu, there's a computer in front of her, like she was blocking her own screen?
Yeah, like her own computer, her own tower, like she was putting her body between Tetsu and her computer. Like
Okay.
She moves right there on the map.
Cool.
Like scoots her whole seat over and everything. And then you see her pull this thing out. It's very small, like it's like terabyte size USB kind of thing, and she just plugs it in.
Cool.
Moat at the same exact time begins live tweeting to you guys and says, "Yeah, Wasp also sees there's some people up on the roof." And this is like what you're getting through the live tweet. Clearly, he goes on to explain that like they're hard to see. Couldn't see them if Wasp wasn't above them, but there's two of them.
Right.
Where?
At that, Aizen is going to stand up and ask the robot if he can go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
The robot. She's an android.
Don't be
I
mean.
apologize.
So
Android.
rude.
Yeah, you stand up and begin like basically when you stand up you begin to come to her and you see her look up from the computer. She's like, "Yes, you need the restroom? Okay."
Yeah.
2 clicks. All of you inside the diplomatic room begin to watch this other android that has gotten Tetsu, the data-like android, walk out. He gets behind the desk, and at this
Tetsu's
point,
coming out at this point too.
okay. I'm just gonna ask everyone to roll initiative actually right now.
I wonder why.
I don't want to jump between a bunch of people the whole time. Like we're not in combat clearly, but this is to track turn orders here.
I suppose.
Big net one.
I need to know what everyone's doing every 6 seconds basically, and I don't want everyone trying to jump. Like I move all the way into the back room in 2 seconds.
I'm not
I'm
seeing
on
the initiative
fire
track.
17.
Oh,
Do you see it now?
yep, I see.
Oh joy.
It's right there.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 3.
Aizen is prepared to go.
Yeah.
Aizen is just like, this is gonna go bad.
The melee are excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
just
just out of
need
my
to finish this
element.
Peanuts cartoon, then I'll be right there.
Guys, Garfield did a thing.
Guys,
I'm mad that
Garfield hates Mondays. Ain't that something?
I'm mad when you said cartoon though. My brain immediately went to like a video instead of like the actual like newspaper cartoons. I've gone too
Yeah.
digital now. This is a problem.
Hold on, let me finish this episode of Family Guy.
Futurama, no?
It's just the episode. Yeah. Pasto ramen, it's called.
Varsa, I need you to do
Yeah,
me a favor.
Futurama's kind of a classic these days.
Give me some hyper music. Hype,
Oh,
like
yeah, you
hype,
got that.
hype, HYPE dash ER,
Mm.
like not hyper, not like.
Hold on,
the
let me
Reed
look
Sandstorm.
through my notes.
Carrick, you actually have to roll as Tetsu and then change your
Oh.
initiative.
Okay. How do I roll in this?
Wait, like tense or like battle?
Whatever you think is good. If you think you're about to shoot someone, you can get us some battle music.
Oh.
I'll wait on that.
Okay.
No, we're good. We don't want to start a fight. We're level 1. You realize that, Waffles, right? Just making sure. We're level 1. No, cool. Okay. This is
I didn't take any damage in the last fight. I don't know why. What's the problem there, Zeha? Are you maybe not feeling too well?
No, I'm feeling a little nauseous, actually.
I'm nauseous.
That's a shame, really.
Yeah.
It really is a shame.
I'm sorry. Is that improper English? Is it nauseated? I always forget.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm in nauseated.
I was just thinking of
I'm definitely nauseated.
Rocco's Modern Life. I'm nauseous.
I'm nauseous.
The turtle.
Yeah. Filbert?
I don't remember that cartoon well enough.
I don't hear any music, Varso.
I'm
This
playing
is
music.
Unacceptable.
It's not coming through to us.
Hype music, Varso.
Hold on,
On
do
your
you hear
head,
these Wilhelm
maybe.
scream?
No, we don't
Yeah, I
hear
hear that
these
Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm
Yeah, no, we hear it.
I don't
Probably
hear it.
slightly too low.
Hmm.
Okay, but while he's playing music, Eisen, you are first on initiative.
Yes, my
Again,
goal. My
we're
goal
not
is
in
just to
combat.
get
No one's shooting at you.
as close to the door as possible without breaking line of sight with the main entrance. So I'm just gonna follow along with this android for the time being.
I think you should sense mode of the GM. Or, I'm sorry, Space Master, Space Daddy.
Oh goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Walking around, Eisen, you are able to basically like get all the way around to the desk in your 6 seconds. You're obviously not like running or anything.
Yeah, I'm
The-
purposely walking at an even pace to not raise like suspicion.
Yeah. Tetsu.
Tetsu is going to eye the computer lab friend he made curiously, and just look like he's casually also like heading out so he can go to the bathroom again. The door is like over here, right? Yeah.
No, that's not a
So-
door. This is
That's not the door.
Oh, yeah.
The door is the double doors down here.
I can see. I'm not distracted. You are. But yeah, I'm coming out here to look for like the wrench guy to see if like I can see what's being described. Like, is there anything on the glass roof?
Give me a perception check. You like walk out these doors. You're in the main room now. With you see Eisen like getting led back to the restrooms now, and you can give me a perception check.
My combat rolls are gonna be junk because these are all great. 22.
oh yeah, total junk. Oh yeah.
No, I said my combat rolls.
Oh,
Like
oh,
once the shit
gotcha.
hits the fan, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I'll say with your 22, you hear footsteps coming up the steps outside, even though the door is closed. You look up to the roof at the angles you imagine Moat's trying to describe. You don't see anything.
Okay. Do I have enough of a turn to like go stand at the doorway?
Sure.
I just go kind of like over this way, seeing Eisen walking around the back.
Okay. It is Moat's turn. He is going to begin moving towards the building, but very carefully. So he's gonna get like right there. He moves like 30 feet towards the building, still kind of out in the grass. And then he's gonna have, I don't know exactly how he works, so I'm just kind of playing him by on the fly. They're gonna have Wasp continue to circle high above to keep eyes on these two figures that are like semi-invisible. Gonna continue to live tweet you guys and say, figure's still here. They're on the corners of the building over the main room.
What?
Wait, does main room refer to like the desk room or?
You get the sense he's talking about the diplomatic room, because that's where they were keeping track.
And did he mention like me getting a little nervous here looking at this? What kind of figures they are? Is it too far away? Like what?
They don't really have a beat on like what kind of figures they are. They're like for all intents and purposes completely transparent. like he just sees shimmers in the like across and above the glass, and he can tell that there's something there. If that makes sense. Think a really good perception check on an invisible person.
Yeah. No, that's really nerve-wracking. The hell is going on here?
As a reminder, because I think we forgot to mention it, we did give Nahal and Zeha a phrase word if things went sideways. Something
Yeah,
about like dinner.
lunch and dinner about strawberries.
Yeah.
So, something in that realm, and I will know to break in if needed.
Right, so I don't want to...
We're not at strawberry yet.
We're not at strawberry yet, but they're talking, so I can't really even warn and all or anything. I will at
You could
most...
say you got
It's not your turn currently.
I will... No, because technically I know all this is like in initiative order, so technically like it's been a while since they talked, but technically he just spoke, right?
Yeah, for like...
Yeah,
Yep.
so...
Let me ask you really quick. Are you taking your turn?
No. I'm reading all of
Okay.
this and I'm looking very nervous, but I am like on alert. That's really it. Can I hold until I want to reinsert myself in initiative?
Sure. Let me know when you want to reinsert yourself. It's also this person's turn, this lizard's turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm hoping these are push doors.
They are not. They are sliding to the side
course.
doors. Like...
Okay.
and we all just make sound effects.
We just like to
You
make
watch.
sounds.
Yep. These doors kind of slide to the side. And
Oh,
Fancy
Side.
doors.
Overkill.
I didn't hear you. Did you come through? Did you hear one?
Who? No. They slide to
Yeah.
the side.
Yeah.
He said
and
they
then he
slide
fixes
open.
them with they break, and then he fixes them with his big wrench, and then they
Yeah.
properly slide to the side. Okay.
Mhm.
But he begins to walk in the door and eventually faces up like to you, Tetsu, and goes to walk by you.
Quick question, if you will.
This is what y'all see.
Oh, he looks nice. He looks friendly.
Yeah, Tetsu like goes to get his attention real quick.
Yep. He kind of like glances back to you. Yeah.
I have an issue I would hope you could help with.
Here at a job, and then he keeps walking.
All right.
Oh boy.
Okay. Zeha, your turn.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, you dropped. Dr. Lin, your turn.
Seeing all this kind of going on, Dr. Len's going to fold his newspaper, kind of put it under his arm, and stand. I'd like to start walking towards the like entrance. But while I'm doing that, can I take like a seek action to see if there are any people that look like they're walking towards here with like purpose, like anyone else coming from down the street.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
You're
just
walking, you
some-
get to where it placed you on the map. You move about 60 feet towards the silver drake.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
a 25.
Okay. You're kind of looking around out here. No, it doesn't look like anyone. Like with your perception check, you're pretty dialed into everything that's going on. Everyone looks like a random passerby. Like you don't see anyone that's even watching the silver drake
Yeah.
like very intently or anything.
Okay. Sounds good. And by good I mean
Okay.
bad.
Eisen, it is your turn.
I'm just
At this
walking
point-
through the hallways.
Yep. Data android kind of leads you back to the hallway. You're brought into the same hallway that Tetsu was. You see doors on the right and left. Data android says, restrooms are on the left, feel free to take your time. I will be out here.
Acceptable. And he'll enter one of the restrooms, but he'll look at the door for like locks or anything. Can I make an engineering check to see if they're like auto-lockable from like a system perspective?
Yeah. Give me that engineering check.
12. Not
Okay.
great, but not bad.
Pretty easy, very standard door. It looks like it is not lockable from the outside and lockable from the inside.
Right. So I can't. My question is, I can't like be locked in here if I would just take a half a
Mechanical lock.
second. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's basically a mechanical lock. I mean, you'd think like obviously it could have super like crazy overrides or something, but he cannot turn something and lock you in.
Right. Okay. Then I'll just take the rest of the action, kind of just preparing, making sure that my armor is in the right place, and just in case I need to like sprint past this dude.
Imagine entering the bathroom and like before you even turn around, you hear the door click lock behind you.
Right.
It's just like, huh.
No.
Oh no.
That answers my 12 engineering roll. All right.
Objective survive.
Tetsu, it's your turn. Zeha, you can still jump in whenever you want, but you don't have to.
I'm busy panicking.
Right. Yeah, right now. Hold on, let me add something to remind myself.
Oh no, you don't need to. That's fine.
Technically, it hasn't
No
been
reminders
Ninal's turn. So, like, what's up with that?
Yeah, that's what I'm adding to remind myself.
Gosh.
Oh, okay, then yes.
Mhm.
Oh,
Hold on.
What?
oh no.
I don't know. What am I holding on to? I'm panicking.
Nanal would have had
I-
a turn.
I
so
added a world turn.
there we go.
So kind of during and prior to Eisen's turn, Ninal and the Farron are literally just spouting back and forth like terms, whether they're going to pay or not. Last time he said that he was absolutely not going to pay anything. Ninal responds, especially like Zeha responds with a very like chill diplomatic response. She's like, okay, we understand that. Do you want me to take your terms back to the Starfinder Society? I can do that. And like, she's clearly trying to get him to lay out some terms. And he's like, yeah, tell him I'm not paying anything at all. Those are my terms. Tetsu, your turn.
Tetsu is going to like look like he's going to like the concession stand over here or whatever to like grab a drink you said is out there.
Yep. A bunch of clear liquid.
Yeah, he's just gonna like pick one up, but he's really just focusing in on because the guy seemed to go to the desk, so he's just kind of listening to see what's going on there. Do I roll? Do I hear it?
I'll tell you on his turn. You're probably, unless he's whispering. If he whispers, I'll make you roll. But
He hasn't said anything yet.
No, he was walking up to the desk on his turn. He hasn't spoken currently.
Okay, then yeah. Tetsu's just kind of listening and waiting.
Okay. Moat doing the same thing. So they say that the figures on top of the roof are not moving whatsoever. They're just positioned there, kind of like he can't tell if they're on their knees or what, but they are just on the roof and unmoving right now. As Moat moves up another about 30 feet. Lizard mechanic's turn at the desk. He looks at the android behind the desk who looks up. He says, yeah, I gotta fix something in the back. I think I don't know what it is. I can ask Mel if you want. You see her look up at the word Mel. She kind of studies him for a second. Do you have an appointment? Do you have a work order? No. I was called here to fix something. I don't have any papers or anything. Is that what you want? And that's the end of his turn. Zeha.
Looking at Ninal in this conversation, is she looking at me? Does she need my help? Like, technically, I was not hired to negotiate. This is not what I do. at all. You know what? Can I? All right, yeah. First of all, is she looking at me for like help or anything like that?
Give me a sense motive.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay.
That's good.
You cannot tell. She seems to be on kind of her back foot. Not really. You don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird. But this isn't how diplomatic conversations are led. That's what I'll tell you with your 4.
Sure. Actually, though, I'm trying to see if this makes more sense. Should I have done a culture check instead of sense motive for her, for what I know about her?
Sure. What's your culture plus?
Culture plus 10.
It's
Damn.
plus 10?
Yeah, I have plus 0 to sense motive, but I have plus 10 to culture. So it'd be a 14.
Okay.
Very cool.
Yeah, so a 14 with that roll. I will say that same thing. You don't know, like, this isn't how diplomatic conversations are led, but you see her glance over to you a couple of times, and you get the sense that the glances aren't to help, but she's trying to gauge your reaction at what's going on. You think 2 things. In your brain, this is not how diplomatic conversations are led whatsoever. She's doing something wrong. At the same exact time that you think she's doing something wrong, she seems calm enough to gauge your reaction.
So it's not that I think that he's not letting diplomatic conversations happen. I think that she's not leading them in that way.
Yes.
The fuck? I still have my phone on me, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to I'm gonna text everybody as well an update, and I'm just gonna be like, Ninal, because Eisen, you still hear this conversation, right? So like, basically, I'm not here needing to relay the conversation. We have someone with sights, we have someone with ears. So I'm just gonna be like, Ninal is acting strange. Something doesn't sit right with me. And then I'm going to clear my throat slightly. So sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. If this is going to take a while, do you want a snack? Are you hungry at all? Do you want to sit down?
No, it shouldn't take long at all. I'm not paying anything, and you guys can leave when you want. Yeah, he's just pacing back and forth on the road.
Okay, that was directed to Ninal, though. Like the hungry, like...
Oh, sorry.
Hungry.
Gotcha. Well, he answers that, and then Janelle kind of turns to you. She goes, "No, I'm just trying to make sure we get what we need before we leave."
There it is.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will just keep taking notes. Yes, of course. Text. Give me the signal, and I'll get us the fuck out of here.
Okay, Dr. Lin.
Oh, sorry. Would that be my whole action, or can I, in this time, also, what is, I want to learn about this guy, his species and all that stuff. I think it's just a culture check on its own for that, right? Or life science?
Yes. Culture or life science, it depends what you're trying to learn. Life science is more like, does he bleed? What does he eat? Like that kind of stuff. Culture is obviously his culture.
No, I want to basically start establishing a foundation of what I normally do with anybody I meet. Basically, the foundation I need for my espionage knowledge ability. So that's a culture.
That would be culture.
Perfect. That's a 21.
Okay. What you know about the Farrens are that they are from a planet called Ferrantis 4 that was consumed by a black hole. There are very few survivors. You know that due to this, that a lot of them are very hard-edged. They kind of are a dog-eat-dog kind of person. Clearly shows with him. And you know that some of them get like with that dog eat dog personality, clearly the slightly illegal route of pirating or obviously like Aspis Consortium, like that, those kind of jobs really appeal to them. And you'll see they're basically a race of gangsters, but there's not many of them, kind of thing. Besides that, you know that they are like they can survive in some very high gravity environments.
Interesting. Cool. Thank you.
Yep. Dr. Lin.
So Dr. Len's kind of going to pause when he sees the text, and then he's going to whip out his comm and send back. I feel there may be something Al hasn't told us. Something's off here. And then he's just going to spend the rest of his turn kneeling down and like adjusting one of his like foot wrap things he's wearing, pretty much like tying shoes to stall before he arrives at the entrance.
Okay. I like it. So do you move up at all, or are you just literally kneeling down there?
Yeah, just kneeling down there, and then like at the end of my turn, I'll get up content with my adjusted foot wrap.
Okay. So middle of the walkway, you just kind of actually give me a bluff check.
No!
Yeah. Give me that bluff check.
That man's not tying his shoes.
How can he tie shoes? He doesn't have fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, 16. with
Doesn't
a
even have
-1.
shoes.
I'm awesome.
You have a -1 bluff and you roll a 16. Nice.
I'm so good at this game.
Guys, the rolls are
you
too
lean
high.
down. You lean down and tentacles very quickly. You look like you're tying your shoes, and everybody seems to believe you. They think you have shoes on and that you're tying them. Does Dr. Lin wear shoes?
He wears like these like foot wrap things, pretty much. Not
Air
like
Force Ones.
clogs.
I imagine
Yeah,
they're like
he's got the
DuckTales
black Air
spats.
Force Ones. Sounds better to catch hands.
He's got some LeBrons on.
You guys are ridiculous.
Check the drip, Tetsu.
Yo, Dr. Lin could wear like one Air Force One, a LeBron, and an Air Jordan.
And still have a free
Just
shoe
walk.
for Gucci slides.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Man. All right. The Farron continues just kind of pacing back. He's like, "Look, no, I don't know why you're here. I would implore you to leave, and you can go tell the Dreamer's Lodge or whoever sent you that I'm not paying. It's very simple. I don't understand why they raised the taxes again. It was in the contract that they would not. This is very explicitly wrongful, which you seem like just out of habit look around." And he goes, "Which is my job. And I don't get it. So
Takes notes.
you can go." At this point, you see Nanal begin to kind of turn around. And when her back's to you, you hear a whisper. "We have to keep him talking." Eisen,
I
your turn.
don't like this.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry, I was just like thinking about what's going on there.
Did that pick up?
Okay.
Did that pick up on the mic for Eisen?
Yeah, did I hear that?
'Cause it's on her, right? The bike's on Nanal.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
specifically on her.
no, because it's like in her pocket, basically. And she whispered, like there's like no vocal cords or anything kind of thing.
Mm,
It was like, it was so he couldn't hear, so I don't imagine a mic would pick it up.
Yeah, I don't use my vocal cords when I whisper either.
Most people don't.
Yeah, I don't.
it depends on where the like mic was, I suppose.
No,
Yeah, it's in her
that's
pocket.
Fine, that's fine.
Wait, you heard it rustling when she walked. It's in her pocket.
Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna wait here for just like a minute, like in game that's appropriate for like I'm using the bathroom.
Sure.
6
Yeah.
seconds later, you come out.
Yeah, like if I just immediately leave 6 seconds later, it's like that's not weird at all.
I mean, that's honestly valid. So Yeah, you let me know when you want. Right now, you're 6 seconds in the bathroom, basically.
I just wanted to look at myself in the
It
mirror.
is just
I'm done.
like, I don't believe you, Pete.
Yes, this is a bathroom. I'm done.
Did you wash your hands? I'm a rock.
Okay, the bathroom inspection's over. You've passed with flying colors. I'll be right.
Your bathroom is quite clean.
Mhm.
Okay, Tetsu, it's your turn.
Yeah, this is all very shady stuff that Tetsu's not enjoying. He's just going to text back. If this is a ploy, do we not do anything? And just kind of wait, because he's afraid of messing anything up right now, or he just wants to be here ready to run down the hall. So he's just gonna shift around and like look like he's walking back here, just to get ready to run down the hallway if he needs to.
Okay. That sounds good to me. Yeah, you can get there. You're kind of like slowly walking with a drink in hand. Just you look like you're chilling, so you can end up there at the end of your turn. Kind of in between the desk and the door to the computer room. Moat continues the exact same thing. It seems the figures on the roof are not doing anything. And Moat is moving up to a window that leads to the diplomatic room of the Silver Drake.
I just want to say that Moat like blends in to the grass right now.
They do.
They're
It's so
so
hard to
soft.
find their token. Alright. The Vesk, the mechanic Vesk, continues talking to the android behind the computer desk and is like, look, I just got a job back there. I'm gonna go real quick. If Mel doesn't want me back there, he can keep me out. You see her begin to kind of try to step in front of him to stop, and you watch him pull out a very large gun and fire it at her.
What?
Does
Holy
Tetsu's held
crap.
action activate?
Yeah.
What the- oh, Jim gets a hero point. Let's go. What's your held
Say,
action?
ha.
Tetsu?
No,
It
I
was
mean,
like
it was
Oh,
just
you
to
didn't have a
run
held
down the hall if
action,
I
you
needed
moved, right?
to. Yeah, I was just positioning myself. I wasn't really holding the action.
Oh, got it. I
Yeah.
thought you were holding like the run action for like.
No, I was like casual walking and setting myself up to run down the hall if I need to,
Got it.
which I now need to.
You probably now need to. All right, but literally, there's no silencer on this gun. Literally, you watch him pull out this huge rifle, and Tetsu, give me a. There's not like a soldier lore check. Just give me.
An engineering?
Yeah.
Is there anything for
engineering?
guns? If there's not, then
Engineering?
just give me a perception. Is guns
Engineering,
engineering?
Yeah,
Okay, give me an
Yeah.
engineering check. We'll go with that.
probably.
Either that or like a profession if he was like specialized in making them.
6, I think. Yeah, 6.
Okay.
Gun.
Yeah. It's a very large rifle of some sort. And you watch him pull it. He literally like pulls it out. He's holding it like a sawed-off shotgun, like one-handed large rifle. And you watch him point it at her. He fires, and you see her go flying back, knocks over the chair, and lands on her back. She's clearly not a soldier.
Ooh.
And
This was not okay.
he begins to move around.
He just does he look at Tetsu? Does he care that Tetsu's there?
No, he looks very on a mission right now. Like, he doesn't glance at you, Tetsu, after he shoots her. He's actually like power walking at this point.
Okay.
Is it like past me, like attack opportunity?
He gets to there.
Okay,
So
I'm
if
just
you
making
consider
sure.
him hostile, you can attack him if you want.
Oh, like right now?
If you would like to.
What is
He might be
initiative?
with. No.
I know he might be, but he
No,
just.
Actually,
blasted.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, yeah, I
Alright,
wasn't
he-
holding
he-
an
he-
action, so.
Yeah, he's still in your melee reach, so
Right.
you don't get a reaction.
Yeah, okay, thought so.
Okay, all of you hear that shot though. It's very loud. It is from a laser pistol, but it's phew, like I can't make a sound effect because I suck, but it's very loud. Phew.
It's the most loudest, badassest sound.
There you go.
Yeah, but I would actually say you probably like lightly hear the laser pistol, not really knowing what that is. It could be a door like getting stuck or something, but you definitely hear the crash of a chair and a body.
Me being like Zeha in this room. I hear this?
Yes, and like everyone except for Dr. Lynn and Mo here.
Okay. I am going to caps lock, not even looking at my phone, text, hold. I don't know, maybe I misspell it, but that's what I try to do.
Hole.
Hole.
Wait, what hole? Huh? She wants us to dig a hole?
So I kind of just text everybody, hold. Now, at this immediate sound, like looking at Ninal, this is like, she's okay with this. Is she panicked?
Ninal looks scared as shit.
Okay, well then.
And Ninal, like, eyes wide, like, while she was, you get the sense she was purposely turning her back to him to whisper to you. The second that shot goes off, she is like, it's much like the K-Fax fight. Like, she is like, knees bent, almost like in a crouched position, like ready to cover her head, and her eyes just read, what the heck?
I add to that text, or not. And I'm going to, I don't have any of my guns on me.
That's true.
All right, I'm going
Enjoy.
to grab Ninal and start pulling her kind of back to this corner, for kind of like cover from the door. And I look towards the man. Did this man give us a name, by the way?
Yes, not yet.
Okay.
And it seems that Ninal didn't quite know his name, and the way she was acting, like she never asked, it seemed like that might be, like, normal.
Okay, can you pull her slightly around the corner so that, yeah, she has some cover, perfect. And then I'm gonna like
Absolutely.
pull her back and like look at the guy and say, what is going on?
I don't know. And like he's making active moves to like grab, like you see him like moving. He's like starting to move behind his desk and reaching down to a holster that he has on his side, like with a very large like hand cannon looking pistol.
Okay, I'm going to point towards the half orc or orc, can't remember. And I just like an auto doling out orders type of like default. You get towards the door and give us cover.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Do what I tell you. A 16.
Okay. You see that she was like beginning to raise her rifle towards you guys, probably assuming that it was one of your friends. And like you tell her to get towards the door and give you cover. She like freezes for a second, looks at the Farron, who is like, "You heard her. Protect the door. We'll question them later." And you get the sense she is gonna begin to move up and give you cover.
Heck yes. Okay, so that was movement.
That's awesome.
Yeah, whew. Saved our butts.
That was
for
basic. Yeah, that was basically everything for you, I think.
Okay.
The movement, you grabbed her, dragged her, which would have been like an action, and
Sure.
we got a diplomacy check in there.
Perfect.
Dr. Lynn, I will say, give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, okay. I thought I didn't hear it at all.
No, just from your position, I need a perception check.
Oh, no big deal. No pressure.
19.
19. You heard something odd and a crash. You heard like inside. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's definitely something weird. Whether someone dropped a plate of food or like blah blah blah.
Yeah, Dr. Len will assume the worst and pick up the pace to hurry in. I'm guessing double movement because I'm a decent ways away from the entrance.
Yeah. Double movement can
so-
get you inside the door if you wish.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of step in. Can I see the person on the ground?
You cannot.
Okay.
But you see,
so-
you basically come in to, like, you're walking through the door as you see this Vesk with a very large rifle that you didn't see, kind of hidden in his baggy mechanic's clothing, out, like pointed at the ground, and he's power walking past Tetsu, who looks like he might make a move on him.
I don't know if anybody has time to check their comm units for my very clear instructions of text. Hold or don't.
Tetsu
what
ain't
did
looking
they
at
have
that.
to say again in the most recent one?
I wrote hold and then or not.
Yeah.
Okay, so Len will see that text and then just kind of like look towards Tetsu, like try to catch his eye but not say anything for the moment. Because, yeah, he doesn't
Tetsu?
see the fallen.
Can Tetsu like kind of motion towards this guy?
Sure. Like, this
Yeah.
guy's got his back towards you. He doesn't see you as a threat, like, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, actually, I don't think Tetsu would see Lin come in, probably.
You probably heard the doors, like, phew, phew.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I know Len's there, then I'll kind of just give the shrug of, fuck this guy.
Len, like, gestures with a tentacle towards his, like, needle rifle that's kind of hanging off of his hip.
He starts nodding.
Okay.
Alright,
That's all I
that'll
can do
be-
for my turn, but...
Yep. With that, we watch
Why does the
in a
number...
different place in the world.
Oh, don't!
Lord
Don't
drop.
give me that
Come on!
We see ourselves flying through space.
I hate
Quickly,
you.
as if through drift travel. Or maybe another form of travel. We see ourselves fly outside of Liavara. Out deeper and past the Pact Worlds. But we don't stop there. We keep going. And keep going. The amount of time that passes is quite bothersome. Anyone knowing space travel at all could assume we're on the timeline of months instead of weeks or days. Eventually, our flight slows down to a deep, dark purple and black swirling planet, gaseous-like, with 4 multicolored rings intertwining each other around it. We stop a moment, as if on the top of a roller coaster, only to zoom forward quickly, as if being drawn to something. We find ourselves in the middle of the swirling gas, as it swirls a moment, somewhat alive, and we watch something move behind the gas, a piercing, icy blue eye opening slowly. As we zoom back to our crew, and that's where we'll take a break.
What?
Wait, what?
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 A
Wait, was
Eye?
that the Lord Trap?
An icy blue eyeball.
on this planet?
No, we
No.
were very far
Like,
away.
far
No,
away.
no,
No,
very
no,
far
on
away.
the planet that you described.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Oh man. Whew.
Now I'm even more confused.
I have theories, but
Did we wake up Cthulhu or something?
Uh. so
Your characters don't know this shit. Got here.
true.
That's the community
I'm gonna
lore drop.
metagame anyways,
Congratulations,
Waffles.
peeps.
Awesome. That was I very first lore drop, which is only makes me want more. So I think we're gonna continue, unless we get other ideas. But I think we're gonna continue making some lore drop community challenges over time and get a little bit more piecemeal information. Ooh, and also meanwhile we're all about to die. So with that, I think we'll go on a super quick break. Thank you, everybody, for joining us so far. Stick around. We're going to do some awesome stuff. And because I forgot to say this earlier, because I'm so good, this episode is brought to you by Roll20. Yeah, thanks, Roll20. All right, guys,
Yeah.
we'll be right back. Burb. 1. Hi, everybody. We're back. We would have been back sooner,
Hi.
but we were deep discussion of Sabrina the Teenage Witch and Weird Al Yankovic. I will let you guys figure out the connection.
I'll give
It's
you a
'cause
hint.
Varso's
There
a
is none.
kid.
You won't be able to.
The connection is Varso as a child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am
That's
an
the
ant.
connection.
A tiny little child.
So I hate
Okay.
everything that's going on.
Where do we leave off? We
That'd
left
be
off
cool.
at a icy blue eye opening in a planet of death.
Classic.
That was the lore that our kind community gave to us. We're still on the world's turn. Nanal kind of looks at you. She's like, What's going on? Was that a gunshot?
I think so. You tell me what's... I don't say that.
I mean, she's being loud at this point. Like, the Farron hears her, the half orc hears her, blah blah blah.
Okay, it's not my turn, but like, can I sense motive
You can
then?
talk. Sure.
Yeah, like, is she being, like, stage actory loud of, like, what is going on here?
I am an actress. So what should that be? I really also need a higher sense motive because I have a 0, but we're going to try it anyways. A 12.
You get the sense that she is very scared.
Oh my god. How dare she be a better actress?
I'm telling
than
you,
I am.
smoking aces.
Okay. All right. So she's do you know what's going on? I'm just like, no, I have no idea what's going on. Are you all right? Get behind cover. And I just kind of point into like the nook that's here.
Okay. And she begins to run back there. You see her disappear behind the wall. With that, it's still the world's turn. You see the half orc move up to the front of the holographic rug, kind of leveling her very large rotating turret. And you watch as the Farron runs behind his table. You watch him attempt to flip it up, like on its side, and he can't. And then he just kind of ducks behind his chair and has his gun out.
Weak.
You get the sense he's not like a fighter.
Yeah, I figured that after you failed to flip a desk,
With that, Eisen, you hear footsteps as this android runs away from you.
Oh.
Tetsu and Dr. Lin, you see him up here.
What does he look like he's doing?
He looks like he is holding up a hand and saying, "What is happening here?"
This guy's dead.
Eisen, it's your turn.
Rather serendipitous that he just left me be. In that case, I send a text to Zeha and say, I'm coming in, make sure no one shoots me. And then I'm literally just going to use this commotion to casually stroll into the back room.
Okay.
Open
gonna say
fire.
I'm gonna say you can get to the door, but you can't open it.
If need be, I'll do a full run action if need be.
You can't full run unless you're in a straight line. So it's impossible.
Annoying.
You can double move and you can get literally like face up to the door, but that's all you can do.
Up to the door,
Boo.
like up to these double doors?
Yeah. Yep, like he can be like face up to them.
Hate to break
Listen,
it
you don't
to
want to go
Eisen.
through that door unless
Yeah, I'm not looking at my phone anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
you
Not that you know that.
then
Not that you know that. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Eisen's
You
first
were in
die.
the bathroom at the beginning of your turn, so
Yeah.
sure.
So I move up to there then, if that's all I can do.
okay. Tetsu.
All right. Tetsu is going to shout gun. He was not looking at his phone when he watched the receptionist get just, shot. So he's just going to make a full attack and just shout gun to the android that comes running around the corner trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
So it's -2 to all my attacks because it's -4 overall, and Tetsu sucks at hitting, but it's against their EAC, so we'll see.
Why is it -2?
It's -4 total, and so like I have a +2 to hit, and so it's -2 overall.
Then you're rolling even because he's flat-footed to your first one.
Oh right, perfect. So then it is.
He has no idea you're about to hit him because he thinks that would be completely stupid.
I'm completely stupid apparently. 13 to
What a
hit.
terrifying
EAC.
thing.
EAC.
You watch your fist kind of glance off a shimmer around his armor, and you miss.
Oh.
Jesus, this guy is jacked. All right, is it still even?
No, He now knows you attacked him as he hears his armor go like, and like block your fist.
17 on EAC.
You also no, I'm just kidding. You hit.
Oh my god!
Ooh.
I was like, all right, guys, turn around.
I had to
I
get
can
one
touch-
sight in.
Oh. Yeah, Tetsu then is just going to turn and like kidney punch him, and is just going to release like this blast of like entropy energy into him. So 2 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Wait, acid?
Wait, sorry, 6 points of acid damage. Yes. Because as he punches, you watch as like some of his clothes and everything like kind of break apart and like just ash from the punch.
Remind me to never touch your skin.
It's a very gentle touch.
Okay. Yeah, you watch like a piece of his baggy mechanic's clothes kind of begin to break apart. And actually, I will say that you kind of like sideswipe his rib area and you clip one of the pockets. And this is the pocket Dr. Lin saw moving earlier. And you watch as this little skittermander comes climbing up on his back.
Oh, that's unlucky.
Oh, they're so
That's
He's got a
adorable.
laser sword?
Yeah, guys, don't be fooled by the cute.
No, he's
Yeah.
so cute, can't possibly be harmful at all.
He
Punch
wouldn't
the
hurt a
cute
fly.
thing. Punch it.
I want one.
It is Moat's turn. I'm gonna let the party tell me what Moat would do.
He sees stuff through the
Is
window.
Moat aware?
He sees you guys begin to like hunker down, and he's receiving text. But that's it. Like he didn't hear the gunshot. He's kind of glancing through the window. He sees the Farron run back, the half orc step up, and then all hunker down.
I'll just to clarify, like what I'm assuming right now is we're all communicating in a group text as opposed to like individually. So maybe if he's the one still like tracking texts and like the keeping stat of everything that's going on, he'd text the group, say big gun at the door for Eisen. And obviously I want what you all think as well. Just kind of warn Eisen that on the other side of the door, if he's going in, there's a problem.
Yeah.
And then maybe
Okay.
or the status of the shimmering people up on the roof. Like what do you guys think is more pertinent?
I think so. He would definitely keep an eye on like
Yeah.
the invisible people.
So I think Moat says they aren't moving on roof. Eisen big gun at door. That's like the text you get, like one string of words, but you can clearly make sense of it if you're checking your phone, obviously.
Eisen is actively checking, like he just sent the text that.
Yeah, I was about to say anyone in active combat. So Dr. Lin about to draw a gun. Tetsu, Zeha, you guys probably are not checking your phone.
No.
Okay, that's Moat's turn. It is the lizard's turn. Lizard, being attacked, is going to begin to walk away from Tetsu,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and he
Back
says,
opportunity?
Yin, get him off me. As he begins to walk away, raises his gun towards the android, begins to shoot. You get your attack of opportunity first.
Okay. Do I think I can hit the gun? I probably can't break it.
I think there's definite rules for that, and I'll look it up if you want me
Yeah.
to, but I'm pretty sure it would be very hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. I mean, Tetsu's trained in it, so he knows it's hard. And sundering weapons. Tetsu is just going to try to punch him again and say, "Get through me," and we'll see. Is it a -2 still, or just a normal +2? Well, I doubt it hits 12. If it's a my +2.
12 does not hit.
Yeah.
Can I
EAC,
just
yeah.
make the note
Oh!
that what?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make the note.
I
that
have a earphone.
Whether or not we mess up Nanal's plan, one or the other, we're either going to get in the good graces of, the Aspis Consortium, and then that's our new track. We're just going to be illegal people.
Win-win.
Win-win.
She should have told us, and he shouldn't have shot the nice lady at the front desk. I'm just saying.
Just make everyone happy. It'll be okay. All right. You miss. You swing out. You miss your punch. At the almost exact same time, you watch the Skittermatter crawl up on the Vesk, shoulders back, neck area, brings out this little pistol, and shoots it. You definitely know what it is. It's a needler pistol.
At me?
Yeah.
Great.
I hate to be this guy, but is he at point blank range?
He doesn't, but he's waiting until the Vesk walks away.
Yeah.
Does a 21 hit?
Yes, Waffles. A 21 hits me.
You take 6 piercing damage as I roll a max damage. Oh no, 1d6.
Okay. Perfect.
I need a fortitude saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's just fucking rude.
Needler guns. They have the
where's-
money to carry poison. As I drop my pen.
I think I
Let's
know what this
see.
is.
It's
This is Dr. Lindstrom.
18, and I'll leave it there. Yeah. 18?
Okay, you feel fine. You take 6 piercing damage.
Okay, thank God.
At the exact same time, this Vesk raises his gun, one-handed again. I need a perception check or an engineering check from Dr. Lin and Tetsu.
Y'all.
6 again.
14.
I think that's what I got last time.
Okay, Dr. Lin, it's a little odd. You watch him raise the gun and his arm twitches for a second towards the android. And that's all you really see. As he fires, the android goes flying backwards, laying beside the female android, and he continues walking with the Skittermatter on his back. Eisen, you see him rounding the corner.
What is this?
It's the Terminator, y'all.
Seeking.
Is he knocked unconscious?
He's on his back behind a desk that you can't see.
Yeah.
Dr. Lynn's tall. No, I'm kidding.
Not tall enough to see behind an entire desk from that
He's
far away.
8 feet. Okay.
All right, Zeha.
Oh god. Okay. I'm backing up to here so I can keep a bead on Mr. Farron dude behind his chair, and maybe if I need to peek around the corner I can still spot Mrs. Half-Orc. So now that Nanal is out of sight of the others, can I look at her basically completely out of line of sight from everybody else and just be mouthing what the fuck?
Sure. I mean, you can even duck around the corner if you want and say it. You don't these walls are solid. You don't think people can hear you if you're whispering, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, I'll whisper it. I just want to keep line of sight on what's happening outside too, so I don't want to go too much in. So basically, I'm at this wall and I'm just ducking into the other side of it and whispering.
Sure.
Does she respond?
What do you whisper?
Oh, what the fuck? What's going on?
I don't know. We're supposed to keep him busy, get something, and get out, and just walk out. I don't
Get
know.
something? Jesus.
Yeah, there's someone in the computer lab. I don't know.
Okay. Knowing all of this. Oh man, what's more important? Sharing the. Actually, Eisen, that should have been loud enough for him to hear, right? At this point?
I'm still gonna say no. Whispers aren't
depends on
picking
what
up
you
on
whisper.
microphones.
All right.
Yeah, the microphone's not by her mouth. It's in her pocket, so a whisper's not gonna pick up.
Terrible design. Okay.
It's actually very purposely designed by the Aspis Consortium. If the Farron wants to whisper, it's not gonna pick up.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Nice save there, Mr. GM.
That's called DMing. Thanks.
You see, it's because of magic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my action.
It's a zombie, but not.
To update everyone. Like, I know that not many people are gonna be looking at it, but I think it's the only thing I got right now. So
You do see my post. That
True.
I'm at the
Sure.
door.
and I see Moat saying
More than
big
text.
gun at the door. I'm gonna say
You got like 12 words.
12 words. Someone at the computer lab supposed to stall. Something else is up. Computer lab? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? like maybe go there, kind of a thing. Nanal is safe. There you go. That's my action.
Okay.
Did we hear that, or it's a text?
It's a
You
text.
said it's a text? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I mean, can I send it?
Yeah, then I'm not
locally?
going to see it.
No. I mean,
Like a page.
if you want, like, yes, but you're speaking into a comm unit.
Right, just that nobody has that comm unit on this side of the door. I just don't know who is listening on the other side. No, I'll text it. That's fine.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Very well. Eisen, you see that.
I'm
Dr.
not
Lin,
going
it's
back
your
down
turn.
the hallway. That's not my job.
Yeah, Len feels the comm buzz, but chooses to ignore it. Instead, pulls out his needle rifle, slips this vial of purple substance into the chamber, and shoulders it, shoulder with quotation marks, and says, another doctor, perhaps. Seems we'll have to peer review. And he'll fire at the vest. This is gonna be
The worst joke.
what? Come on, guys. This is gonna be a Let me ping it, because I forget the name, but it is
Let's workshop it after.
my pharmacologist inhibitor. I'm shooting him up with mild hallucinogen if I hit.
Okay. You're such a
Tripping
weird character.
Natural
God,
20!
Oh, what?
Max damage!
Oh my god! Holy
The
crap!
doctor is in.
Natural. Max damage, natural 20. So
damage,
that's 12 piercing. And what am I doing?
So the target gains the encumbered condition and must succeed a DC 14 fortitude save to avoid gaining the entangled condition.
They just gain the encumbered immediately?
Yep.
OP.
Hey, I just go to med school for this, bro. Come on.
Apparently,
That-
you also did sniper training in med school.
You shot the needler into his brain.
It's just like a right into the neck, like just straight into the vein.
Just like a comedy.
Spinal tap.
Fortitude save. 9.
Oof.
Okay, so he is now entangled as well as his brain's getting clouded by hallucinogens.
What the fuck, Dr. Lin?
This will last for,
Ever.
I believe 4 rounds. No. Really? 7 rounds.
What?
Okay. OP. Alright. This is unfortunate. My sheet won't click in the encumbered position condition. I'll look it up, that's fine. That's all good. I'll look it up.
Oh, actually, yeah.
It is the world's turn. The world goes. The Farron is still freaking out behind his desk. Huge one-handed hand cannon in his hands. You see him begin to type. Looks like he's typing Zeha on the back of his chair.
Okay.
You just see him literally looks like you would type on a wall or something. He's typing on the back of his chair, but you can't see anything that's going on. The half orc, you hear her gun whirl up.
Oh, not shoot, but charge up.
Yes.
Nope. It's literally just spinning right now. But it's not shooting anything. And yeah, that's it.
Cuts the door in half and Eisen too.
Eisen, it is your turn.
You get like ping, ping, ping from your phone.
Yeah, you hear like big gun on the other side. I'll say that with the text saying that from Moat, you can hear it now on the other side. Like this just
You're muted.
constant whirring on the other side of
I'm going to say loudly enough, hopefully over the whirring. There are 2 assailants here. I'm Nanal's bodyguard. Let me in. I can tell you where they're at. And I'm going to, hopefully because they've known me, they've seen me on camera since we've entered here. I'm going to try to, I guess there's no dodge action, is there? There's no way of
there's a fight defensively.
Yeah, I'm going to fight defensively and take a 5-foot step into the door.
It's a full action.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
but
a
you can
fight
do a 5-foot
defensively. There's a fight defensively, which is not a full action. Like you can still shoot with it, kind of thing. You get a +2 to AC, and there's a total defense, which is a full action. You get a +4 to AC.
I'm gonna fight defensively just to get the +2. Hopefully, they won't just fire on me immediately. I have called out to them. If I need to make a check, I will do that. And I will attempt to enter the door without being fired upon.
Okay. You kind of very cautiously begin to enter the door, and you are not fired upon.
Whew.
Perfect. In
Instant
that
kill.
case, I will say the exact distance, and they'll be turning the hallway soon. You'll have a clean, basically, kill box. And I will move, I'm gonna move to the side here, basically so that when they enter the door, eventually, wait, no, my job is to protect Nanal, so I have to actually, I don't know where Nanal is actually, so I'll just go here
Just enter
and
the room.
call out to Zeha and be like, Nanal, Zeha, where are you?
There goes my undercover name.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't actually give your name, did you?
No one asked it, but I had one in my head.
Oh, well,
And you hear Nanal. We're here.
okay. Then I'm going to move the additional bit of movement just to make sure that they keep not dead.
I'm gonna
Okay.
look at you and try to motion my head to have you notice the Farron and where he is.
Mhm.
I don't know if you saw him and the fact that he's doing shit right now.
And with her motioning, you do see him behind his chair, gun, very large, hand cannon looking gun in one hand, and him in the other hand, just kind of looks like he's poking at the back of his chair. You assume he's doing something important though.
When I move past to Zeha and look to see that they're both safe, I'm going to nod them both under the table and try to hand. Oh no, I took an action. I can't. Could I hand her mercy pistol as a free action? I don't think I can do that.
You can drop it for free, I think.
You would also have to draw it too. I don't think you walked in with it
Yeah.
drawn.
No, I had my sword at my hip, but I haven't drawn anything yet. So I just
you can-
motion for them. under
Since
the
you have a
table.
high base attack bonus though, you can draw as part of a move action, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's true. So then, yes,
So you
I would
could-
have drawn her pistol, and then I'll just drop it on the floor, as
Okay.
stealthily as I can.
Yeah, it goes off and kills Nino.
It is the mercy
Somehow.
It's a mercy
one,
pistol,
though.
so it's
Yeah.
Nope, it killed her. She's
Rip.
dead.
Seems legit.
Okay. Tetsu.
He's not.
Yeah. Which one did you shoot, Len? The
The
lizard?
Vesk is slowed big time.
All right. Yeah. Then Tetsu is just going to move up and haul back and do just one powerful swing, hopefully. And I'm going to spend both of my entropic points to hopefully really mess up his day. So yeah,
How's
we'll
he
see.
looking?
He's looking all right.
Yeah, I'm sure we're getting wrecked here. It's a 10, so I'm going to use my... Well, it's a 12, so I'm going to use my hero point to hopefully do better.
His armor class is reduced by.
How much?
His max dex bonus from his armor class is reduced to +2, and he takes a -2 penalty due to tangle.
Okay. So, 15... 17.
Is that with your hero
EAC?
point?
Yeah, that was my hero point.
Womp.
17 does hit.
Oh, thank God. That is 3 plus. I gotta get the d4s. 3 plus 3 plus 4. 7, 10, 16 points of damage as my arm suddenly swirls up with like this blackish energy, and as I punch him, it's going to be a mix of force and acid as it just kind of like hopefully explodes on impact and does something actually harmful to him.
You guys
And
are
my-
OP.
That's a lot of damage. Holy crap.
You're
That's-
all OP.
That's like it. Yeah.
It's a lot of damage for not a critical shot on level 1.
I
Alright,
agree.
he's beginning to look rough.
Okay.
It is Moat's turn. Moat begins to type away, and anyone that is looking at their phone hears the ding and it says, "What should I do? Do I go? Do I come in?"
Oh gosh.
My phone's blowing up. Just choo, 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 choo.
I'm busy, guys.
Ding 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 ding.
Can anyone respond? Like the only person I think that can respond is me, maybe. And
Is
maybe
Zayha.
Zayha.
It's you. It's
Yeah.
you or Zayha, basically.
Yeah. But on our turn, I'm assuming.
I mean,
Oh.
you can. Yeah. It would be on your turn for like text response.
Waffles?
What's up?
Sorry, new class. Take like 7 points of damage away because my ability is a move action. I had to move up to do it, so I couldn't have done.
Womp.
That makes a lot more sense.
Womp womp.
Yeah. Sorry, I was like making sure it was right.
For sure. Moat types this in, and then I'm gonna say that's his move action to type it in, and then holds an action to move.
Where is he gonna barrel roll through the window?
He's either gonna barrel roll through the window or run away. Like he basically said, "Do you want me to come in or go away?" Like to the Starfinder Dreamer Lodge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's the Vest turn. He's hurting.
Tell us your plan,
As much as
Vest.
I could have.
And a slow idiot.
What is your plan, Vesk? He can move still, right? He's just slow.
His speed is halved and reduced by 10.
He's just
All right. So he can move 5 feet. That's pretty good. So he
I'm not
moves
sure
5
which
feet.
order it's in. I'm not sure how much of a difference.
I take
He
my
takes a-
reaction.
He takes a guarded step.
Damn it.
Okay. If he only has 5 feet of movement, he might as well guard his step.
That's fair.
You watch him spin around with his rifle towards Dr. Lin, and you watch the Skittermander, since it doesn't have any cover, take a full attack action on Tetsu.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's rude.
Vesk has a -2 to hit.
Yep, I got it clicked.
Oh my gosh.
I got my 1 back to my AC because I couldn't spend my entropic pool, so that's nice. Sure, it won't
Perfect.
help.
Does a 14 hit you, your
No.
EAC, Dr. Lin?
Oh,
Yeah, that hits. Sad.
Perfect. You take 8 fire damage. As this rifle just like hits like across your chest. It's in some of your clothes, but that's all you take. Skittermander fires twice
Yeah,
at
there you
Tetsu.
go. Damn.
Oh my gosh.
no, please.
No, Tetsu.
Think of the bright side. I'll have a lot of EP to spend.
We have a 16 and a 15.
KAC or EAC?
KAC.
Neither hit. It's 17 with my +1.
Nice.
Okay. You watch both of these needles just kind of like, one of them like pings off of a place in your suit, just kind of glanced at the other, hits the floor beside you. That's this thing's turn. Zeha.
Okay.
Say haha.
Zeha.
Never ever gonna live that down. Okay. Is it going to be what kind of action would it be to pick up that mercy pistol?
A move action.
Oh fudge.
But then you can move with your standard if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Nanal and I'm just gonna say, stay safe. And then I'm gonna pick up the mercy pistol with one hand and I'm gonna cross the distance kind of like guardedly, or at least like presenting guardedly towards the desk and towards the Farron. So I don't know, basically even if I can only make it to there, I'm gonna try to like make a wide arc to keep out of like direct, like if somebody first walks into this door, like they'll see the big guy first before they see me, and I'm just gonna try to slowly like make my way there and look very like the other 3 hands are in the air, like I'm coming over to help you.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. You, as you're doing that, you see the vest not the vest. You see the Farron look up to you, and
I just nod.
like
Yeah, this is good.
almost like panicked eyes. You don't know what it's from, but is still crazy typing on the back of his chair.
Okay.
Dr. Lin.
Is this desk thing like solid, or is it like open bottom?
It's solid.
That's awesome. So can I like fire while moving towards there and then like get to like full cover behind it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Len's gonna keep moving forward, get up behind the desk, and like once he's to like behind the desk, he's gonna shoot at the desk and then immediately duck down all the way behind it.
Actually, I lied to you. I'll say you can get the half cover behind it because you couldn't like ducking down's basically like dropping prone. Like you're not able to like fire, move, and take cover, but you're standing behind it, so you have like a +2 to AC.
Wait, is it not like a swift action to drop prone?
It is.
Question.
I think
Okay.
it is.
Then yeah. I'll say you can take cover then.
So I'll just.
But you are basically prone, so like next round you have to like move and to stand up, that kind of stuff.
An 18 on the Vesk for 6 damage.
It does hit Dr. Lin's OP.
Am I capable of rolling below max damage?
No, you rolled max damage again, and you rolled a
This roll 20
natural
hack
16.
is very good.
Yeah, you're single-handedly attempting to kill this Vesk, who is beginning to look very bad. He's a little past bloodied now.
I'm helping.
Does he have to make another fortitude save? I don't know how that works.
That's up to
Doesn't say
Dr.
anything
Lin.
about repeated saves. The effect just lasts for 7 rounds.
Holy moly.
This guy's wrecked.
There's nothing you can
This
do to get
pile's
rid of the effect either.
Besides anything that would remove the entangled or encumbered, it says nothing about repeated saves. I'll double check.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just wondering, like, if I don't know if like he can. I don't know if it's like cure disease. If he just like breaks his leg and he can walk normally. I don't know. It's the world's turn.
It's a mind-altering poison effect. So if there's anything that would potentially cure poison,
Okay. Sounds good.
but without like a saving throw, I don't know if normal poison would help.
Yeah. The world's turn. Farron begins to finish typing on the back of his chair, and Zeha, you being this close now, you hear like a begin to open up on the back of his chair, and you see him reach both hands up.
Both hands up.
Yeah, like towards the chair.
Okay.
Like they're like shoulder length, reaching out now, like he's about to grab something, like a cake out of the oven kind of thing.
Oh boy.
And then you see the half-orc gun still whirring. She is like, at this point, she's glancing back towards like Zeha Eisen. She keeps making sure she's okay, but she's doing her job.
Perfect.
He's gonna pull out the bazooka.
That's it. You guys, I will say, at this point, Tetsu, you watch some of the circuit board lights you've seen on this female android go out completely.
Oh!
Oh.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Tetsu's bad.
Unlucky.
Good people are dying.
Aizen, it's your turn.
Aizen, reading the text from Moat, would just say, give me coordinates to the invisible people up top to trigger his help action so that I can know exactly where this person's going to drop through the ceiling.
Okay, you're trying to do what?
I want, because Moat can see where the invisible person is, I want to know where they are too without making the check, just so that I can know when they're going to drop through and do stuff.
Okay. What you've been told and what you assume is they are at basically the rounded corners of both of the sides.
Oh, so there's two of them, okay.
Yep. But they have continued to not move since they've been here, basically.
In that case, I will just move back because I don't want... I will keep my eye on actually both corners. Actually being here is a smarter choice. And just point for Ninal to go under the table, where it should be safe in case, something explodes.
Okay. Reminder, Moat did ask what to do. If you don't want to answer, feel free not to. Just as a reminder.
I thought that would have been his action, was he was asking what to do, and so he was giving me information on where these two guys were. If he can do more stuff...
He asked what to do, which means he's waiting on an answer. So I haven't answered him.
Right, that was me answering him, saying, tell me where the people are up top. That's what I'm answering with. If he can do more with that, then I would say keep an eye on the computer labs. Something weird is going on.
Okay.
That's actually a good idea.
For sure. Tetsu.
Tetsu is... There's not much he can do other than try to get in front of these guys, so Tetsu is going to run up and run around and just try to block his way and says, last chance to turn back. And he's just going to slug him. He's just going to try to grab him and just headbutt him, horn and all.
Okay.
Same effect though. So 18.
18 hits.
Wait. Well, yeah, okay, I was gonna say. And it's 1 point of damage. No, 5 points of damage because of con. So again, it's just a blast of entropic energy and just pushing him.
Okay. This Vesk is not looking great. Skittermender in his back hasn't been touched. Moat's turn. Moat tells you, Aizen, they're at the corner, kind of over the foxes and over the dragon head here. And then Moat begins to move downwards. They're actually going to run. Do the run action and make it almost all the way to the computer door, the computer window.
Can they see diagonally through it, basically? Right now, from where they are?
Yeah, I'll say that they currently see that somebody is typing away at a computer. They can't see who, they can't see what's going on, but they see hands moving at a computer keyboard through a window.
Could we say that he also has Wasp move over there, because he might be able to see from the roof, right?
That's up to you. Then you lose sight on the Wasp is the one that actually has sight on the above people.
I think they would leave him there.
That's what I think too. Okay, it is the Vesk turn. The Vesk uses his move action to draw.
Oh, okay.
To draw.
What kind of picture does he...
Yeah, he's drawing a very nice MS Paint picture. You can check it out on our YouTube. No, I'm just kidding.
He draws Tetsu in the nude.
Yeah, you watch him as he reaches into his mechanic jumpsuit, draws this very long pole looking thing, the things that people used to catch dogs. like
Oh,
with
yeah.
the loop on the end of them. He draws that, except on the end it has a loop and then a needle poking out of the back of it.
Oh,
And you watch him like sling it backwards to get the loop out of the way, and he just stabs it towards you, Tetsu, like a spear.
That's rude. I'm gonna get
Does
one
a 15 hit your KAC?
punch. No!
Okay.
I
He
don't know how I'm
misses then.
alive.
You see him like stab like basically between your arm and leg, and you like him seeing himself miss. He says, "Hey, get out of here! Go check the other rooms." And you watch the Skittermatter jump off and begin running. And the first place the Skittermatter is going to run is around the desk, and the first door he's going to go to is the computer room. Zeha.
Did I have attack opportunity against him since he's on
No.
like the desk? Okay.
No. No. I was about to say yes, but no, because you can't take an attack of opportunity on people that have cover, and he would have the best for cover.
Oh, okay.
Zeha, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm back from spilling coffee on the dogs.
Coffee dogs.
Coffee dogs. Alright, so I'm gonna complete my movement. And I have a question.
Okay.
Ranges on things are a little bit interesting. So when something says that there is a range of close, what does that really mean?
I don't quite know, but I imagine it is within your reach, is what close means.
That's what I'll go with. So I'm gonna go ahead and complete that distance to him. Now, as I approach, as I get to here, I'm gonna start approaching slowly, and I'm gonna like make that I'm ducking down behind the desk to join him, and I'm glancing at the door, panicked as I'm just telling him still just closing the distance. Do you know if?
Sorry, I'm gonna interrupt you here. Close. An effect with a range of close reaches as far as 25 feet.
Oh.
Plus 5 feet for every 2 levels you have. So right now it's 25 for you.
Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna approach to here basically. As I approach and start ducking around the table. First of all, what do I see him reaching towards, if anything yet?
You see a very pretty thick black box, kind of almost square in shape. It's slightly rectangular in shape, kind of I would say it's 3 inches by 4 inches kind of thing. And you just see probably the most ridiculous amount of kind of circuit board intricacy that you've ever seen, of lights just dancing around it. From, you see purple shoot across blue. When they meet, they turn into a red light that shoots to a green one.
Okay, just Technicolor show. All right, so I'm gonna go here,
Yep.
and I'm gonna crouch down and point my mercy gun at the door. And I just turn to him, and I'm just "Are you all right? Listen, we have to move carefully. I would move to cover over there." And I point to one of the cubbies.
Yeah, this is what I expect anyone that's gonna come in here like this is after. And he pulls it up to you that you can see a little better, and you see a cord still kind of connected to it to the inside of his chair. And he just kind of shows you this box that you've already seen.
Shouldn't you keep it hidden? What are you doing? You want me to take it? You want it to go over there? You're trying to run.
You see his eyes are wide. He's not a fighter. They would have found it. If they found it, it's not gonna survive unplugged. What do I do?
What does it need to be plugged into? A power source?
Anything that can house an AI.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Tetsu.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, we do have something closer.
This one. You see, he's like this one, and he's shaking his head. you're getting the sense like he's trying to say like this one's a little different than you can't just plug it into a computer.
Sure. Okay. Fuck. This changes what I was gonna do.
That means I did my job.
Balls. Okay. Oh god. So. Gotcha. Well, I would leave it for now.
Okay. And you see him like beginning to like, he like still has it in his hand, and you think he's gonna make the motion to stuff it back in, but it's like, it's that person that has literally like their first, I was about to say baseball true, more like their firstborn in their hand, and you're like, leave it in the crib, it'll be safe. And he wants to have it because it's safer in his hands. Like that's the look you're getting from his eyes right now.
Well, he can't plug, like he basically said it's not movable though, right? Like I'm making sure I understood that correctly.
He said it can't survive unplugged, but he looks like he's ready to unplug it. Give me a sense motive. Actually, give me a. Sorry,
Ooh.
I was about to say give me a computer's check.
I'll do a computers. Do you want me to use that same roll though?
Yeah, give me your natural 2, but your computer's check plus.
That would be 10 total.
Okay.
Use my hero point.
The motion.
I do.
No. Oh, do you? Oh yeah,
yes,
you
the
do.
lovely Jim that didn't give it to me, but I'm keeping it for my
do you wanna
medicine
use it?
checks.
Okay. The motion he's making, you get the sense that if it was gonna die the second he unplugged it, he wouldn't even think about it. He's not an idiot. Like you know that he's not completely stupid. He's just not a fighter, and he's trying like fight or flight. He's trying to decide how to save this thing.
Gotcha. Was there a power source like in the vicinity of like these tables that we were at just a second ago?
They all have a computer on them.
Okay. So having put all that together, instead of telling him to leave it, I'll say, hand it over, and you go to the other side. They're going to search whoever you are. I'll take it over here.
Make me a diplomacy check.
Does he hand away his firstborn child?
That's the question.
No, he does not.
Wow.
Okay,
This makes up for session 1.
tell me something. That was a 3, by the way. I know this has been a lot of talking. Do I still have a standard action?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say your diplomacy check was that was the standard action of like try to hand me this thing.
Perfectly fine. I'm gonna duck down here, take cover, because that's like a swift or whatever. And yeah, that's it for me.
For sure. Dr. Lin, you see this Vesk is facing up Tetsu. It's about 2 rounds into your mind controlling poison type thing. You watch the Skittermander run in. The door opens for them, closes behind them, and you're where you are.
Right, so Len's gonna stand up, and seeing the Skittermander go off, he doesn't know what it is, but he knows it's not heading towards like the target. Like he knows it's not like trying to go down this hallway, so he's gonna kind of ignore them for now.
You did get the text from me though about something about the computer lab from the get-go.
I'm not looking at my phone.
No. This was before you even entered the building.
Oh. That's right.
Was it?
Yeah, well, Ninal first whispered to me,
That was
that was after
fine.
you
Yeah,
entered the building, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
Yep. You
Yeah.
have not seen that. I'm gonna make that call.
Sounds good. Then Len's gonna stand up.
Feel free to
and-
make any decision you want, but you haven't seen that text.
So I can use my Needler rifle to avoid dealing damage and like do a nice booster on the fallen data guy.
Okay.
I need to make an attack on him, and then like I can attempt a first aid check as part of my like basic biohacks.
Okay.
You
He's
shot him in
prone
the eye.
he's prone and unconscious.
So do I know what like the modifiers to that are? Like, how difficult it's going to be?
Give me a second. You've probably done this at least once in your life. So I'll tell you in 1 second after I click these. His AC is going to be very low. That's what I'm going to tell you.
All right, so this shouldn't do any damage.
I clicked prone and unconscious, and it's basically around a -6, -7 to AC.
Holy crap! Okay.
But he is doing a ranged attack, so it should.
Yeah.
Slightly.
So it's probably like -5.
It does an 18 hit.
Yes. You haven't rolled less than a natural 15 tonight. Get out of here.
Really good hack client. So
The
then
lobby is killing it.
I get to attempt a medicine check to stabilize him. I think that's DC 15.
Okay. I would agree.
What do you have, a plus 27?
Oh, come on, 13. Wow,
I think he's
that's
taking
a
all my rolls. I think that's what's happening here.
That's the natural 2 right there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
natural 2
that
for a
sucks.
13. All right, so when you shoot him, he dies, right?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't take damage.
He takes the
He just
piercing
gets a
damage, but
needle in the
doesn't get the
neck.
medicine check. Yeah.
So can I tell it didn't work to stabilize him?
Yeah. You like shoot him, and you watch the needle pin his clothes to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah. Len's gonna just drop prone again.
Okay. World's turn. Moat watches this person at the computer clearly get frustrated about something. Slam the computer like sideways, pushing it off the desk. Like basically like fuck this, and like the computer goes flying off the desk and begin to move.
Does she respond when the Skittermander enters?
Yeah, she basically turns around, sees the Skittermander, and kind of like freezes. The Farron is looking at Seha, thinking about giving this over, and is like, I can't give it to you. He pulls it, like yanks the cord out, and begins to run up towards the half-orc.
Oh, idiot.
Okay.
Half-orc's like, I'll stay here. Won't join the fight or anything. This door is a nice place to look at.
And I'll reveal the GM screen just slightly, and the android hangs on for one more round.
Okay.
Eisen.
You might get to live.
I am holding my action to, I guess I can't move in it. I can't hold a charge action, can I? It can only be a one, a standard action thing to hold.
I think charge is a standard action technically.
I thought it was a full. If it's just a
It's a
standard,
full.
It's full.
then yeah.
Is it a full? My bad then. Then yes, you can only hold a standard.
I'm just gonna move to this, move slightly and hold an attack action in case someone tries to attack in my vicinity.
Okay.
My job is to protect Nanal, and until things go pear-shaped, I'm fine where I am.
Until it's clear who the enemy is.
Yeah. I mean, you're doing it so far. You're protecting the Nanal. Tetsu.
Alright, the good news is I messed up the EP even more before because I can only spend one a turn at level 1. So I am going to just seeing him standing there.
Does that mean I take less damage?
No. Because I didn't do any of it before because I couldn't have. But now I haven't moved, so I can spend my move action to use one EP, and I'm going to try to sucker punch him as hard as I can with my entropic strike pool die. So just normal attack. No, 10. As my fist like swirls with energy, and then I just
Yeah, he brings up the pole he was trying to basically stab you with, throws your fist off, and you miss it.
Wow.
And meanwhile, I don't know there's a Gatling gun going. Mow him down.
Basically, no one has come through this door yet. This Gatling gun just whirring. She's also doing her job. Moat's turn, they kind of move in front of this window. Look, they see the standoff between a Skittermander and this human / possible android that was beginning to turn around and run. And for anyone looking on their phone, you see possible fight, Skittermander, computer person mad, question mark.
Some emojis.
Shoot the
in
window
there.
out. Shoot the window out.
eggplant emoji.
Angry imp emoji.
The smirking
And-
emoji.
And then you hear
Eyebrow
you see
waggle.
like hyphen dot invisible people not move.
Perfect.
It is D-Vest's turn. D-Vest is going to spin around Tetsu,
Oh my god.
Okay, I pivot.
and he's you get the sense he's probably positioning himself between. He's positioning you between Dr. Lin. Clearly a fighter that knows what's going on, and attempts to take an attack at you with this.
Isn't his
Spear
move 5
Yeah,
feet?
then he moved 10 feet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right.
Uh-huh.
I forgot his
Huh?
move was 5 feet. So he moves there. You can sense he's attempting to do that.
Okay, I'm ready.
And then he takes an attack at you with the pole.
Oh no.
Does a natural 20 hit?
Oh,
Nope, just misses.
Oh my
I
god.
get extra EP for this, guys. That's great.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
With your extra EP, you take 14 piercing damage.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
How
looking
you
great.
looking? How you looking?
Okay.
Pretty
are you
good.
up?
Pretty good. Yeah.
And I need a pretty high fortitude save.
Crap. Oh, that's an ejection.
Oh, good news is I used my hero point earlier, so this is good.
You hear that, chat?
You needed a high roll. I gave you a 19 plus 6. 25, boys!
Attaboy!
Okay.
Yeah!
DC 26.
DC
Yeah.
DC
You're
28.
Oh,
No,
man.
you feel this like the spear point poke into you. Like as it's poking into you, you see like this odd like reddish purple liquid on it. But you feel fine. Minus
Went
the
into
14 piercing
mechanical
damage you
bits.
took.
Yeah, that's what's helping you there. Zeha would be like, oh god, I'm diseased and
Yeah.
radiated and everything.
They all might be dead after that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Unknown to anyone but Moat, Skittermander raises their gun. Foom, foom. And you watch this person fall asleep.
My favorite thing, y'all, about just playing Starfinder right now is Waffles making gut noises.
Shoop, shoop. All right, Zeha, your turn. Let's go.
Alright, I duck and roll, not really. I quickly skitter around to skitter around to this side of the
I
desk.
Skittermander round to the side of the desk.
Yep. And you know what? Nope, I'm just gonna move as much as I can. And then it might have been easier for me to just go in front of the desk. I'll just go in front of the desk and I'll just look again, pistol trained on the door. I'm like side walking to the other side, like over here, as I cast Daze on the Farron.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Give me two things. I need a deception check first.
It doesn't. Okay, I can do it from 25 feet away, but okay.
No. I know that you're likely trying to hide it your best, but you also know that no people are looking. Right?
Right. What?
So I'm gonna ask for a bluff check,
Okay.
and then tell me what I need to roll.
Bluff 5. And you need to make a will save.
– 18.
Fuck.
Good.
No, he fails. I mean, I fail. He succeeds.
Oh.
I was like,
Sorry.
What kind of monster are you?
He failed getting the spell on him.
If it makes you feel any better, it's a natural 18
That's
for an 18.
re-roll
That
that.
probably
Somebody, I can. Let me
If only
have
you
my
could use-
way.
So unfortunate.
This
If
is so
only you could
unfortunate.
use
Okay.
your hero point to force him to re-roll.
Does anything happen with a fail? Like nothing at all?
Successful save negates. That's all it says.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna say in this like heightened like him not expecting you to do anything, like he doesn't know anything's come, like he doesn't know a spell was cast on him.
Sure. You just probably
Yeah, that's
Eisen,
good.
you're the only one from your end. You see me kind of approach him, and you just see like lights dance like over my little headband. And so seeing that fail, I'm just gonna keep like moving forward basically. So I'll just for flavor, not that it really matters, I'm making my way over the full 25 towards him. And I cast a spell at some point through there, so however close I can get, and then I'm like, come on, get away from the door. And I try to pull him, like tug him like this direction. They're on the other side.
I'm getting behind her. Look at her.
She's right in front of the door.
I hired her to protect me. I don't know you.
He's doing a great job standing there.
And that's gonna be what I do right now. I look from behind him though at Eisen, and I like point with one of my four arms at that box.
You see a scowl on the Rockman's face of just like
I want it, man.
of just like this is not my job. My job is to stand here until shit goes down. And the fact that you jeopardized that, he's very like stone faced.
I don't know that
and
you
very
know
much like-
that anything failed. You just saw my headband light up and nothing happened.
Well, you said specifically that you saw something.
My
Like,
headband light up, but that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. That I know you're doing weird stuff in areas you shouldn't be playing, and he's not happy with it.
Her headband lit up. Nothing happened, and then she pointed at the black box with one of her forearms.
Yes.
Dr. Lin, you're prone in
That's
front of
good.
the silver desk.
Yep, he's gonna stand up and stay stood up for the rest of this round. And he's gonna try to stabilize Data again. Just say to himself, "Live, damn you!"
Okay.
Did he hear gunshots from the computer room?
Waffle said didn't hear, but
Give me a perception check. Good question. Thank you for keeping me honest.
oh boy, 10.
No, you didn't. There was needler shots,
Yeah.
and it was like phew, phew, behind a closed door.
Tetsu screaming in pain.
14 with him down. Does that hit?
It hits for sure. But does it hit his clothes or him?
Oh no.
Oh my
medicine
God.
check. Are you kidding me?
Natural one.
You are the best.
He's dead, right?
This is perfect because
Yeah,
now I'll
there's no
start
way he
rolling
lives
better.
up.
Yeah. Honestly, Dr. Lin, it's the world's turn next.
He's dead.
You
Yeah.
watch your needler shot phew, flying true. Ping! You hear it click off one of his like metallic parts. Doesn't stick in, and you watch the lights from him fade.
Well, I'm gonna
He
get
ran-
sued for malpractice.
What will Dr. Lin do about this next? The Farron kind of glances back at Juzeha. He's like, look, I have to get to her. We have to get out of here. Do you want to escort me out the window? I'll go with you.
Oh. Yes, but go that way. And I point towards the side that I know Moat is on.
Okay. He begins moving past Eisen and moves about 60 feet towards the window. You get the sense that he'll probably be out of the window next round.
Cool. Well, the window's closed, right?
Yeah, but I mean, any decent fight. He has a gun in his hand. He can break a window and get out of it
Cool.
without killing himself.
I just wasn't sure if it was like you're gonna have to like barrel through the window or if we could just like open it.
I mean, you could open it and take more actions than barreling through it. And actually, he's gonna run, so he makes it all the way to like straight line mechanically all the way to the wall.
Okay.
Eisen. You watch this Baron run past you. It is your turn.
Yeah, seeing him willing to barrel out of his own establishment, I kind of lean back to Nanal from like across the wall and say, do we follow his lead and let him be the shield, or are we waiting here for things to calm down?
Best escort him, I say loudly.
Nanal is my ward in this. It's her call what we're doing.
No, for sure. This is my gentle suggestion. That's all, so everybody knows my intention.
At this point, actually, you'll hear Nanal kind of speak up from behind. Zeha, does he have anything?
Yes.
Subtle, folks. Super subtle.
Smooth.
Eisen, make sure he's safe.
Very well, my lady. Very well. I will then... I know, like, Eisen has 9 wisdom, but I feel like he's smart enough to understand what's going to happen once they're outside.
I mean, I've been very much like pointing at the box. None of that was subtle. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the overall tone of the situation is like, maybe we don't murder him, but we want this box for sure.
Right. And Eisen is just like, come on, guys, this is like amateur hour, and is just gonna, quietly walk up to this guy and hope that he doesn't have to chop off his head in the process.
Okay. I will say that he is, he's glancing back towards you and Zeha. Nanal definitely told you to protect him. His glance isn't wary. He's not keeping the box away from you, but he's also very hurried. And Zeha does remember this thing doesn't survive forever.
Can I try something? I guess this would be a bluff check. I'm going to say, I'm a Shimmerine. I have some internal electrics. I'm not the best at it, but I can keep that thing charged for you if you'd like while we travel.
Sure.
It's a bluff check, but do I get any bonuses because it's kind of true?
Give me a bluff check with a +1. That's going to be just for your look and kind of the slight static electricity around you.
5, 6, so no.
Yeah. No, I don't want this overcharged at all. You'll damage it.
Very well.
Just help me get out of here. With that, Tetsu, it's your turn.
Meanwhile, Tetsu's fighting for his goddamn life out here.
You bum.
Alright. Super punching this guy has not worked, so Tetsu is just going to try to make a very desperate flurry here as he is starting to look pretty roughed up. So full round attack, -2's, well, this guy's hard as fuck to hit. No, he's just gonna super charge this punch and try to
You got this.
just drop him because he needs to. Otherwise, he's so fucked. 13 + 2, 15. Does that hit?
Does that hit
EAC.
reduced AC?
Oh, he has reduced AC.
Yes.
That hits his reduced AC.
Yes!
Oh,
thank fucking God!
Nice work there.
Woo! Alright. It max damage. 3,
Oh,
4,
that's a lot.
7, 11 points of damage.
Yes.
As I
Right,
just haul
you-
back and just slug him in the chest.
You haul back, slug him in the chest. For a second, he stumbles against the wall. You come back with an elbow kind of to his chin, and he falls unconscious.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Tetsu's just
huge.
oh fuck.
Now walk through the door without announcing yourself.
Good work, Tetsuo.
And that's all Tetsu's got for his turn.
Okay. Moat continues to live tweet to basically nobody. Is like,
Goodness mode. Shoot the window out.
person on computer, sleeping, still breathing, people not move. Are they there? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Oh,
I love Moat's like, guys, hello?
Guys, why are you
Basically,
leaving me undelivered?
Yeah,
He's
they're
actually
running-
really important though. Like,
They're running around the, like, outside of the windows, outside of the whole thing, wasp 500 feet in the air, watching people. It's the Vesk turn.
they dead.
The Vesk is basically dead, unconscious. Stuff's happening there. The Skittermander, however, comes out of the door,
Oh.
glances, sees Vesk down, runs on top of the Vesk.
My friend.
That's it. Zeha.
Okay. I still have my phone in my hand. I have 4 arms. I'm going to use them all. I immediately shoot a text over to Moat. Cut off the Farron going out the window your side. Use Wasp. And oh shit, there's people on the roof. Get the
Yeah.
box. Hide it.
Receiving that text, I will say that they move 60 feet upwards, knowing where the Farron was, since they were holding their action to move.
Okay. I looked down at the map and I couldn't see him because once again he blends in.
He's tiny.
I'm sorry, but yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they are tiny.
So then I'm going to close the distance. I guess it was an action, so I can't run, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you can't run. You can move though.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll start closing the distance. And I'm gonna call out as he does to just delay him a little bit. Hold. I have intel that there's someone on the roof. Do you have cover?
On the roof, and you see him begin to look up. Give me a bluff check.
It's true.
Diplomacy?
Oh yeah, give me a diplomacy check. Sorry.
Not that it's any different, FYI.
He thinks the bluff check, which is why my brain said that.
13.
He's looking up. He's like,
Subtle.
he's not subtle whatsoever. I don't see anyone. Okay. And he begins to kind of hunker down behind the wall.
Perfect. That'll slow him down till Moat gets in position.
All right, Dr. Lin.
Len's going to shout down the hallway. Is anyone coming to help us? Despite no one probably being able to hear. Then he's
Yeah.
going to shoot at the Skittermander.
Okay.
This is going to be another one of
Skittermander
those.
Skittermander is prone.
Oh.
Double
so-
moved up there, drop prone on top of the body.
Does that mean I have a -2 to hit, or?
Yes, you have a -2.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still going to go for it then.
Okay.
This is going to be a hallucinogen if it hits.
They have a +4 to their AC.
Yeah, it's +4. It's much worse.
And an
Oh,
8
plus
misses
4, okay.
there.
Yep. So an 8 turns into a 4. You miss, goes flying by, ding, hits the wall behind them.
Now's not the
And
time to stop the
then-
nat 20s.
Then he's going to just kind of... can I climb over this desk and just move at a diagonal?
Yeah, I'll say moving over the desk is difficult terrain, so you can kind of slide over it, and then you have another 10 feet to move.
Okay, so can I get here?
Here being around
Right,
Kind of
desk
just
and-
yeah. No,
Yep.
I'm just asking Waffle before okay. So he'll move
Yep.
just kind of around the corner, out of view of the Skittermander and stuff, just moving up.
Okay, so you kind of move to the back of the wall behind the desk, ready to go down the hallway, but behind cover.
Yeah, then that's the end of my turn.
For sure. It is the world's turn. Ninal begins to kind of finally poke out. It's been about 24 seconds since she's hidden down. She pokes out. She kind of mouths to you and say, "Huh? Are we following him?"
You tell me. Like and in that gist, I'm very much like one of my 2 free arms or whatever. I'm just like gesturing at her, like this is her call. I'm trying to very like limited information piece together that clearly we're supposed to stall him. There's something else going on. This thing is important and probably relevant to whatever the hell's going on. So, you tell me.
Yep. You watch her begin to like her back towards him begins to back up, like she's moving towards him while like she wants to watch the door.
Mm-hmm.
And she mouths to you, "The box."
I roll my ass.
At that point, you hear the Farron say, "Shinhil, on me." And then the orc's turret powers down.
Oh, thank God.
She runs to here. The Farron is going to hunker down. He's kind of like pointing to the orc. He's like tapping the orc on the shoulder, pointing to the glass ceiling, trying to point out different invisible folk up there. And Eisen, it's your turn.
Muted. You're muted, Eisen.
Eisen.
Oh, sorry, I pressed the wrong button. He's going to walk up to the wall and say, "Move aside, I'll cut the glass." And he at this point he's very much like, this is just a hard day of work that I didn't sign up for, and it's just gonna get more complicated. Like he's very much just like, and I'm gonna use my limb saber, which is a piercing weapon, to like glass cutter, like thief hole through the wall, and I'm gonna make it just big enough that he should be able to climb through, but it's difficult, so that he has to like fumble with the box a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
And turning my limb into a saber is a swift action, so I can do it for free.
For sure. It's going to be a quite easy roll. Basically, don't roll a natural 1 and you'll be all right.
Don't say that.
Here comes the natural 1.
8.
Oh my God.
That. Natural 4. But yeah, easy enough. You're able to kind of cut it to where you think he's going to have to fumble with everything, but he can get up.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely looks like you're helping, and it definitely hurt him.
Yes.
Okay. Tetsu.
Lordy.
So
Punch this
this little
thing.
guy is prone on the ground right next to me.
He is.
What is he doing?
So
Is he
he's
just
minus
standing
4. Yeah.
He's kind of like 6-armed Skittermander hugging, like just grabbing on different parts of the clothes of this vest.
there? Oh.
I'm so sorry,
like-
friend. You're dead.
Like terrified, like his friend's dying, or
He's not like healing him or anything, is he?
I mean, he moved up there. That's all he had a double move. So he's there,
Yeah.
and then swift action fell prone.
All right, Tetsu is just going. Tetsu feels bad, but Tetsu's going. Tetsu's just gonna like go to just power kick him into the wall twice. Yeah, because I've got 2 attacks and he's prone, so it's easy for me to hit.
I feel bad, but not bad enough.
18 natural plus. It's effectively a +2 with him being prone, so 20 to hit.
Which one?
What? No, the
Which one?
the Skitterman.
KAC or EAC? Yeah,
Skitterman.
KAC
Oh,
or EAC.
EAC.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, thank God.
You had to
I was
ask.
like, shit.
You see my face?
7 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you keep the Skitterman on the wall. It's like keeping 6 arms hold of the clothes. It hits the wall, bounces back to where it was. Looks alright.
Repeat. Yeah, second attack. 14 effectively I'm at -2, so it's effectively 16
16
against
against
EAC. EAC.
16 EAC misses. You watch this thing
Fuck!
very quickly, like holding onto the closed 6 arms, pulls itself out of the way, and then back into its position.
It's trying to
You're
teleport.
so
That's
dead, Len. Yep. That's it. Tetsu's just like, Len, not much more left.
Ooh, ooh.
All right,
Moat knows to get the box, right?
that's what
Stop
he's.
worrying about
That's what they've been told. We are dying.
Yeah, we don't know that. You're fine.
Yeah, we don't know.
Len will remember that.
Lynn, remember this. But yes, that is what they have been told.
Cool, 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 cool. He should try to grab the box while he's wiggling through the hole.
Yep. Speaking of, Moat will kind of long ways around, duck behind the wall on the outside of the window of the Silver Drake, where he glanced through and saw the Farron and literally all of you, including the huge half-orc woman standing.
The only way we're gonna get this without the half-orc lady, like, killing us is if he grabs it and runs.
Yeah, luckily she has to, like, climb through the hole as well, so that'll hopefully take, like, time.
It is the Vesk and the Skittermander's turn. The Vesk is basically dead. The Skittermander lifts up 4 of the arms, holding 2 on the Vesk close. You see these 4 arms begin making weird motions. These kind of greenish black lights begin warping around them, and you watch as, like, Tetsu, from your look, and Dr. Lin actually, it looks like really bad photo filters are being placed on, like, the Vesk and the Skittermander. Like, you see the walls behind the Skittermander and the Vesk kind of warping and being disshaped, and then you watch both of them disappear.
What?
Does that trigger an up attack, Tetsu, by any chance?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an opportunity check.
Ooh. All right.
Tetsu, you're carrying this right here, bud.
Yeah, Tetsu, you're...
It's a +2 because they're, well, actually it's a +6 because they're prone and it's a reaction. So 22 EAC.
Okay. 22 hits.
4
Wherever you're going, you can go there with a
7
broom.
damage. Yeah. As I go
You-
for another kick.
You watch this, like, you kick the Skittermander basically across, like, your foot is the side of the Skittermander's body, so you kick it across the entire body. You watch it go flying back into the wall, still the bottom 2 arms holding onto the clothes. So it, like, hits the wall, and then they disappear.
Wow.
I kicked it so hard. It
Now-
disappeared.
Are they invisible
Holy
or are they
crap.
gone?
It's a good question. Say how, your turn.
Oh, goody. Just gonna walk over here and, like, keeping my eyes on behind us, make sure no one's following us, and I'm just gonna keep my pistol trained with one hand and then text furiously with the other, just to keep everybody updated with everything that I know, which is like just taking the opportunity basically as I wait for, I gesture, okay, so one hand with the pistol, one hand I gesture for him to get through the window first, and I'm just like, go, 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 and then the third hand is just like texting, third and fourth hand are texting, and I'm just like, limited power needs to be plugged in, be careful of everything, everyone. A Moat, grab it and run. I don't think he's gonna see this until after, but this is just for later.
For sure.
I'm trying to get into the fact that I have 4 arms, and I'm, you know, getting used to, like, actually being able to do multiple things with them.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I think you're dexterously enough trained. Like, unless you're wielding 4 guns trying to make a multi-attack or something crazy, then I'm gonna allow most of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm figuring that, like, it's a free action to, like, wave him through. Like, I'm not really doing anything with that, so I moved, and then 1 action to text is, like, the actual actions that I did.
Yeah. What did you text again?
I just informed about, like, the power source thing and, like, just to trust nobody and that there's like a limited time limit that it's can be unpowered or unplugged.
For sure. Dr. Lin.
So kind of with like a large burn mark across his like bell, but nowhere near as bad injuries as Tetsu. Len's gonna like walk up to Tetsu, seeing like the Skittermander and Vesker gone. Kind of with one hand holding his rifle, he's gonna put like hand on the side, like Tetsu's arm. Like, can you walk?
Yes.
All right. I'm sure whoever was on the roof must have gone to our allies. Let's keep moving. And he'll like just kind of
We have
push
failed
past
them.
him. Can I get to like near the door with like a run action? Or I mean a second movement?
Double movement, you can get through the door if you want.
Okay, so like Len kind of just like goes straight through the like door and just starts looking around for any enemy.
Yep, you're looking around. There is nothing in here.
Where is everybody? The best is gone.
You all hear that. You all hear, where is everybody? As the Farron that no one has a name for moves up, says, keep my back. Someone's coming through, and begins to climb through the window. And that's where we'll end the session.
No.
No!
Hold on.